Here, we start a new era of living and going to places with the norms of social distancing. Welcome 2020. The new meetings have become Zoom, webinars, and Google Meets. Start was born with the help of these. In the present scenario, START identified the railway stations as the place where social distancing was needed the most. Flocks of people crowded at railway platforms without maintaining appropriate distancing. START came up with different ideas to provide this distance with sufficient sanitation. Once the pod made it to the platforms, we have Sapna, the nurse, who spotted this pod on her way to work and realized that this can be an effective way of maintaining social distancing and also providing the people with a new kind of collapsible seating and resting space that was well sanitized. So here we present the START pod. As one enters the railway station, the START pod grabs the attention of all with its unique design features. Being individual units, depending on the size of the platform and number of people, these pods can be multiplied. This pod is designed such that it can be used by all. Pod's frame is made of aluminium and the fabric on top is PTFE or a simple biodegradable cotton canvas. The collapsible seat inside is given a copper or copper alloy finish as the virus has the shortest lifespan on this metal. The pod is sufficiently provided with space for storage of luggage for the ease of the passengers. This was us, the smart team of START. Thank you.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater.
Never really understood going to the film to sit on those god-forsaken seats. My mom was saying the other day that it's highly uncomfortable and she had to sit like a firm duck. I'm telling you, this idea of mine is gonna blow away generations to come. I mean, I did come up with the easiest way to catch a film. I'll tell you what a better deal is. There's nothing like sitting under the stars and catching a film with your lady or your mom and dad. You want popcorn, candy, soda? We have it. To the seat of your car. Oh, and privacy, if you know what I mean. Let me tell you, none comes as cheap as this, my friend. No one got that memo. I made a deal with Charles and he let me down. I mean, with hiking prices and the rotten perverts. I know it's gonna get better. I just know it.
Eventually.
What you're doing? Social distance yourself away from my personal space. Get lost.
Gee, one might think that the plague is up and about again. Wait, what about the films?
That and all is fine now, da. Come on, let me introduce you my entrepreneur friend.
This is TPod 1. Well, this hexagonal pod can be assembled by 1 or 2 people depending on your patience and strength. It's modular and hence it can be dismantled when not in use. So after you watch your movie, you can just remove it and play football. The framework is made of aluminium profiled sections and the rods and walls made of polyester fabric and transparent FRP sheets. These sheets can just be velcroed in the front or they can pull up on the frame on the sides. Like the mechanism of those dividers you see on the airports which your kid keeps playing with? Well, that's my kid in that pod. We had a good time watching Bahubali on the big screen. Here comes TPod 2. This structure is foldable and can be easily fixed. Each panel is interlocked by hinges and open on two sides. The other two sides are covered by fabric and window blinds. The roof is basically fabric. It's a picnic in the day and theatre viewing in the night. Pod 3. The umbrella bridge, as we call it, because the simplest kind of shading device available at every household is an umbrella. During the day, the pod is a pavilion by just opening up the umbrella, and at night, technology grips in to serve the cinematic experience. With the help of just Bluetooth and headphones, you can experience various features of the pod, ranging from controlling the lighting to the umbrella and even enabling the UV light to clean up. The solar panels provide the necessary power for these lights. At night, the tensile fabric walls can be pulled down and transformable furniture can be set up to view the screen. You won't even hear the disturbance of people talking since this becomes a silent movie theatre.
This is much more interesting than I saw coming. The future of the movies wouldn't have been so without me, obviously. Okay, I won't take all the credit. A lot of hiccups, but now it's a new, safe, hygienic alternative and a way to stay in public without actually having to be next to a rando.
Please remember to replace the speaker on the post when you leave the theater.
Medical workers are overworked.
The coronavirus is spreading
The
so
coronavirus
quickly around the
pandemic
world
has killed
that
over
it may only be a
4,500
matter of
people
time before it
and
begins
infected more
rolling
than
out.
150,000.